welcome to our town. Dorothy Thompson speaking to you today from the grounds of the Richland Center United Methodist Church. And it was actually here that there was a celebration of Irish culture, and that's what's going to be on our show because, of course, this is the week of St. Patrick's Day. In the meantime, we're enjoying the blizzard. Our show features a celebration of Irish culture, and the group is Brittany, Hying, and her students.
I'm Brittany, and we are the Ringo Cree Irish dancers. We have a great show for you today. We are just going to start off right away with a brand new dance that they have been working on all year. This is what we would call a modern figure dance, where they get to do lots of different shapes as a group. So here we go. We are so thankful that you guys came and joined us for tea time at 4 o'clock today. We did offer you the very best Lions Irish tea and some biscuits of all different sorts back there. I hope that you got to try many different types. I did notice this year on Facebook somebody was asking where they were going to be serving corned beef and cabbage or Reubens, things like that. And I had to laugh to myself because a couple of years ago we were in Ireland and we went out to our friend's house and they asked us to come over for dinner. And we got there and one of the people in our group said, kind of jokingly, "I'm surprised you didn't make corned beef and cabbage." And our friend looked just aghast. And he was like, "We would not serve that to guests." And we asked why, and they said that's a poor man's meal. That is what they ate through their tribulations, and that is not what they would serve their guests. But I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about the tea time that we were going to have together today, and they absolutely would open the door to everybody at tea time and say, "Please come right in, please join us." They would pull out an assortment of biscuits the way that we have back there. They would make sure that everybody had their share. So that's a little bit of how it is in Ireland. We're going to do a traditional figure dance called the Duke Reel. was thinking as I was watching them dance, well, my first thought was, what am I going to talk about? Second thought was, you guys are clapping, and I love that. Irish culture, Irish everything is for everybody, and that is one of the biggest, deepest things that the Irish people would want us to acknowledge about celebrating St. Patrick's Day, is that it is for everybody. They share it around the world very happily. Irish dance is something that should be accessible to anybody that wants to do it. Here in Richland Center, we do teach all ages, and we want it to be accessible to everybody. And some people don't necessarily feel comfortable getting up and learning to dance, and we understand that too. But then the music is what is accessible to everybody. And Irish music has held that for hundreds and hundreds of years, between, allowing that steady beat that people can clap along with, or incorporating the mouth music, or incorporating the feet into the music so that it accentuates the sounds of the music. So we hope that you see how much Irish dance is for everybody. This next dance is a two-hand reel done by two sisters, Anne and Eva. Ireland has had a lot of difficulties throughout their history, and because of that, there have been times where cities have felt the need to put up walls to keep themselves protected and things like that. So this next called Walls of Limerick. And it is a very traditional dance going back hundreds of years to a place in Ireland called Limerick.
We call this retired. Then we're going to go back into the middle again. This time, because we're Irish and we're going to be nice and loud, we're going to give a big shout. We're going to go, woo! And back out. Wow, that was not a very good Irish shout. Let's try that again. Go into the middle and give a big shout. Woo! That was better. Good job. Then we're going to circle to the right. So you can take a step towards your right foot and keep going. Good, good, good. Until I say stop. Okay, stop. Left. Stop. Into the middle. This is advance. And retire. And we always yell on the second one. Advance. And here we go. Then we're going to go to the left this time. Follow that left foot. Left. Stop. And go back to the right. Good. Okay, now I want you to take a look at your partner. Okay? You're going to take a look at your partner. And you're going to give your partner 2 hands. There we go. Right? Oh, here. There we go. You're going to swing your partner round and round. And go back to the circle. Back to the circle. Okay, there's only one other thing in this dance. That's the whole dance. The other thing in this dance is just following the leader. Can you guys handle it? No. Okay, hold on. We're going to do one dance and then you guys can come out, okay? Thank you for being ready. Okay. Okay, give me here. Here. Wait, start. We're gonna wait for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and here we go. Into the middle. Steps. Back again. This time, give a big shout. To the right. Right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop and turn. Left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In. Quiet this time. And one this time. To the left. Left. And right. Swing your partner. Come here, partners. Here we go. In. And in. Give me a shout. Everybody go to the right. And back to the left. Okay, you guys are going to be my arch. Big arch. There we go. We're following. We're following. Thread the needle. One more time through. Dance. Retire. And dance. Last one to the right. And left. In the middle. And out. In and good big shout. Spin your partner. Spin and spin and spin and spin. There we go. Everybody turn and face the audience. Take a big bow. Again, you could see the accessibility for all in Irish dance. I absolutely love that. This next dance, the dancers are going to show off a little bit of their hard shoe work for you. They have been working hard. We have 3 separate groups of levels in hard shoe, and we're going to start with our beginners and what they've been really working on hard this year for their treble jig, and then we'll let everybody else show you a little bit of theirs as well.
I'm looking for something green to end the show with, but all the green is under the snow. We'll have something for you again real soon. Have a happy St. Patrick's Day.